You are now tuned in to Hits 92.3, where we take great pride in personal expression of one's feelings, thoughts, or ideals. What you're getting ready to hear on this show are the opinions of the hosts and their guests, and they do not reflect the opinions of Hits 92.3 radio station, the brand, management, staff, their respective advertisers, parent companies, or affiliates. Now stay tuned as this show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey y'all, you are now tuning in to the Pep Talk Tae Show here on Hits 92.3 Atlanta, the real definition of internet radio.
I could hold you in my arms forever, but it wouldn't be long enough. Time is of the essence, yeah, but I'm running out. Why can't I run away from you? Why can't I run away from you? No, just say you won't.
For the cost, I'm having lover's remorse. Climax after climax, and now I'm looking for my drawers. Oh, they on the floor. See, I got a pre-rolled in the car. It's crazy how feelings can change between yesterday and tomorrow. Your late 20s, they got you all up in my business. You see, younger women be less likely to question my intentions. You feeling my vibe, you know this shit you came by. Even though it's still shit I can't buy, I'm gon' try. See, these days to see the real friends or the yes friends. These days to see the wedding ring or it's chase my dream. Fucking right, and I got a bad thing for the night. And tomorrow's a different story. See, that's the story of my life.
I could hold you in my arms forever, but it wouldn't be long enough. Time is of the essence, yeah, but I'm running out. Why can't I run away from you? Why can't I run away from you? No, just say you won't.
Oh, but of course, she always got a voice. With social media temptation, it means I'll always have a choice. I'm psychologically pre-wired to be mentally sex crazed. It got me eating the groceries, thinking back to my I don't give head days. I was young and naive, I was stuck in my ways. She said, most niggas do it and I'm just not acting my age. I know you worked your ass off for that new ass. You gotta show the world, let your phone be the newscast. You give me some more. I'm getting high, thinking of all of the shit that we did on the low. My tenderoni from Tinder be giving the love below. A high key. You willing to try me? You willing to bypass all of my shortcomings and kamikaze?
I could hold you in
I see.
my arms forever, but it wouldn't be long enough. Time is of the essence, yeah, but I'm running out. Why can't I run away from you? Why can't I run away from you? No, just say you won't.
Just say you won't. Just say you won't.
Wednesday to you. You know, I try to mix it up, make it a little bit different. Kicked it off with some music today. Shout out Willie Hen, who had an amazing event last week, because you know it's Aquarius Takeover. So y'all make sure that you download that and support Willie Hen. But guess what, y'all? So I'm be completely transparent with y'all. My guest that I have in the building has been on the top of my list to have as a guest, because to know him is to love him, and he's proof that you could be fly and still represent the Lord. So in the building with me tonight, I've got one of the pastors of New Birth, which y'all know I say it all the time, the best church this side of heaven, and it's not up for debate. So Pastor Ross is in the building with me. We're going to talk about the fellas a little bit because he's a man of God, and he has an amazing program that does outreach to our men in the community. And so we're going to have him on to talk about that. But before we do that, y'all know I'm still going to be me, even with my pastor in the building, because my church knows me and they accept me for who I am. And so before we do that, we're going to go ahead and get outside, because you know, Tay be outside. So this past weekend, I had the opportunity to host the red carpet for John West Jr.'s movie premiere of Smoke. It was an amazing, amazing time. It was an action-packed film. And so when I think about action, I guess for me, when I think about Black film, I'm always like the love movies and all that kind of good stuff. But this was an action-packed film. It had Tamika from Escape was in the movie. Shout out DJ Corey Hershey was in the movie, and some other amazing artists as well. I don't think you don't have it. Yeah, you don't have that one. So I didn't have a picture for that one to put it out there. But if you follow my social media, which I know y'all are, you got all the behind the scenes footage of the red carpet. It was absolutely amazing. Make sure that you follow him on social media, because he's got some more films dropping this summer. And y'all know I believe in people pursuing their dreams and their goals and all that good stuff. And so if you are an actor, makeup artist, aspiring boom engineer, or whatever those people do behind the scenes, reach out to him, because I don't know what they do. Boom, they do stuff with the audio. I don't know. But if you are looking to get into entertainment and acting, he's an amazing human being, and he is going to be casting for some roles pretty soon. So don't say I didn't tell y'all you had an opportunity to be a superstar in just a little bit. So I did that, and then y'all know that your girl is trying to lose 50 pounds, okay? That is the goal. I'm trying to lose 50 pounds, and so I've been working out. First, I was working out at Effect Fitness at New Birth every Thursday at the Sampson's Gym. I'm telling y'all, I almost thought I saw Jesus last week. Literally, I thought Jesus had come to the door and said, Tay, I want you, but not just yet. Because the way my legs was feeling and the way I almost cried out to the Lord, it was a tough situation, but no pain, no gain. So if you are in the Atlanta area and you've been contemplating whether or not, well, do I want to go to Effect Fitness? X, Y, and Z. It's a great workout, and we're giving it to you free at New Birth at the Sampson's Gym every Thursday for the month of February. So you got tomorrow and I think next week too. So we got 2 more weeks left of that. So make sure that you check us out. So I've been working out there, but then I also decided to dance my pounds off, because y'all know I'm a dancer. That's what I do. And so shout out Dwight Holt and the Dance Off the Pounds crew. I was there last night, and baby, we put it on the floor. The exercise was so good, I couldn't even do a recording to let y'all know what I was doing. Because really, if you're recording your workout, you ain't really working out. You lag. Because if you got time to hold the phone in your hand and all of that, you ain't really busting the sweat. That's how they got me last week at New Birth, because I had the nerve to be on the second row. And when I went home to mind my business, somebody told me, I saw you working out on New Birth page. What? No, because that's a very intimate something, because I was probably making ugly faces and it wasn't all the way together. But anyway, but shout out Dwight and the Dance Off Your Pounds crew. They made me feel so welcomed in there last night. It was a great time. I will definitely be back. I am committed to going there every Tuesday. Because I can watch Bible study online. Ooh, shameful. I didn't got caught because my pastor's in here. Okay. And he also has a book. So let me focus. Y'all know him like squirrel moment. So he also has a book. His book, you can pre-order it now. It is The Truths That Saved My Life. So make sure that y'all support Dwight in his new book venture, and stay tuned. I'm going to have him on the show real soon as well. And so without further ado, Y'all know that I love music. Music is my love language. And is she on the StreamYard? Okay. On our StreamYard, I have a giveaway for y'all. Ooh, giving y'all something.
Oh,
Giving you something. You lucky. You special. So y'all know Benita Jelaine I love all of my guests, but Benita Jelaine has been, Benita, you've been like on the show more than anybody.
really?
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
Anniversary. A year ago today, she was my guest on the show.
That's crazy.
She's going through something that we not even gonna give it energy.
I know, right? This is not a 50-part series. We're not doing 50-part.
She dropped her project viral, and now we manifested this. She's gonna be at City Winery coming up February 28th, right, Benita?
Yep.
It's February 28th?
February 28th, yep.
Okay, so let the people know the importance of this particular concert. Why should they be in the building on February 28th?
Okay, so this is a 3-year manifestation of something that, that came to pass. And I'm just so grateful we've been on the stage. How many times have you been to City Winery, Pep? You've been there like...
Don't judge me because you know I'm time to do
yeah,
it.
no.
I know I'm in there.
Legends that's been on the stage, and to be a part of the number, I'm super
You're
excited.
a legend. You're a living legend.
Yes, and so it's something that finally came to pass, and this is my first headlining, just me, one night only, Benita Jelaine. Of course, it's going to be the first of many. We are already manifesting that, but this is a dream come true, and I just want to share it with as many people that would love to be there, that supported me over the years. This is a chance that you could show me. I don't really bother people. If you come to my show, I'm happy. I appreciate you, but this one means a lot to me if you can come and make it to this show. Yep. And so with that being said, I want to give away 2 tickets to people that support you, Tay, because I support you and what you're doing. You've always supported me. Like you said, I've been on the show so many times. And so this is my thank you to you. I want to give it to your people that watch and is here with you. I want to give 2 tickets away to City Winery to come and see me on February 28th.
Okay. Well, we're gonna give the tickets away, but Benita, it's gonna come with the cost. So I feel like what we're gonna do is that we need the viewers, the watchers, the supporters. I need for you to enter in to win the Benita Jelaine tickets on February 28th. I'm gonna post the flyer on my Instagram, and you've got to repost it.
Yep.
Tagging Benita and Pep Talk Tae, because your friends need to be my friends, so we could be friends. That's what we have to do. So I'll make sure
we're gonna do that again. So you have to post not just that. You gotta post Benita Jelaine. You gotta post City Winery. You gotta let them know that you got the people coming. So City Winery, and then Pep Talk Tae, so we know, because I'm gonna be doing the same thing with a raffle. And you gotta put Pep Talk Tae, so I know it's from this show, so you can get the 2 tickets.
Okay.
So you gotta follow all 3 of those. Post the flyer, follow all 3 of those, and it will put you in. I'm gonna personally DM you a raffle ticket number, and I'm gonna pull a raffle ticket number probably like on the 23rd, and I'm gonna let you guys know. Wait, what day is today? Today is the 21st. Yep, the 23rd. I will pull a raffle ticket.
Is that Friday?
Yep, that's Friday.
Because I'm an old lady. Okay.
Yeah. Stop it.
Okay, so we'll do it on Friday to get the weekend started, because y'all know I bees outside. That's what I do. And so thank you, Benita. And she's gonna be back to drop the new music. I got a sneak peek of it, and I gotta tell y'all, I know y'all think, oh, you say every music is good. No, it is, because I don't give people their credit on music if it ain't good. But knowing Benita, and y'all know, and she knows Retro is my favorite song.
Oh, thank you.
I officially put Retro as my second favorite song, because So High is my
Oh, yeah, they haven't heard that one. March 11th. It's coming. March 11th.
It's coming, and she might give y'all a little sneak peek at City Winery.
Yes, you got to come to City Winery. You will get a sneak peek of Kept Kissing Frogs. This is my new album that's coming out. You'll get a sneak peek of what we have in store, as well as go down memory lane and go on a journey of why a lot of people do support me, and we hope that you will be one of them.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you. Love you to pieces. I'm long overdue for a phone call. She's probably, if she could get through the phone, she would probably choke me. But I love you, and I will talk to you real soon.
Yes, I'm getting back to. I'm doing rehearsal right now with my beautiful background singers. So you guys, say hi, y'all. Don't be shy. Say hi, Mike. Say hi. We making sure them vocals are right for y'all on February 28th. So make sure y'all get y'all tickets. And if you want to win tickets, remember to follow Benita Jelaine. Follow City Winery, hashtag at City Winery ATL, and then make sure you follow Pep Talk Tae.
Okay. All right. Giving tickets away. Y'all need to get it. All right. We'll see you soon. And I got my ticket, so I ain't even gonna try to steal the raffle ticket, because as soon as the tickets dropped, I got my ticket, because that's what people do when you support good people. So we gotta go ahead and go over to a commercial break. But when we come back from commercial break, I've got one of the dopest pastors this side of heaven. Pastor Kervance Ross is in the building, and we're gonna talk to him after the break. Keep it locked to the Pep Talk Tae Show here on Hits 92.3 Atlanta. Let's go.
I love God. You don't love God? What's wrong with you? I love God. You don't love God? What's wrong with you? I don't think that I could live no other way. Truth be told, I'm living now on an A. Now I done seen them blessings in the modern day. The Lord I serve, He give them to me every day. I'm forgiven, I'm forgiven. See, I done been forgiven, now I'm living. And when I say I love, I mean it. Cause none of this be nothing if He coming, I'm missing y'all. I love God. You don't love God? What's wrong with you? I love God. You don't love God? What's wrong with you?
Love him, I love him. Love him, I love him. Love him, I love him. Love him, I love him, I love him. Love him, I love him, I love him. Love him, love him, love him, love him, love him, love him, I love him.
You ain't got the money moving by yourself. And you know you did it with a lot of air. You know it's only one, it ain't nobody else. You got me talking strong and I ain't rich, I'm talking well. See, I'm forgiving, I'm forgiving. See, I done been forgiven, now I'm living. And when I say I love, I mean it. Cause none of this be nothing if He coming, I'm missing y'all. I love God. You don't love God? What's wrong with you? I love God. You don't love God? What's wrong with you?
Love him, I love him. Love him, I love him. Love him, I love him. Love him, I love him, I love him. Love him, I love him, I love him. Love him, love him, love him, love him, love him, I love him.
Wanted you to fall. You remember I do. You could have lost it all. You remember I do. No one could tell you all. Oh, we got you covered. Protect us from it all. That's what makes me love Him. I don't need a reason to fall on my knees and tell Him how I feel in my heart and let Him know I love. You don't love God? What's wrong with you? I love God. You don't love God? What's wrong with you?
Love him, I love him. Love him, I love him. Love him, I love him. Love him, I love him, I love him. Love him, I love him, I love him. Love him, love him, love him, love him, love him, I love him.
My name is Dr. Siobhan Fleming, and I am a proud candidate for Clerk of Superior Court in Clayton County, Georgia. I'm a product of Clayton County Public Schools, Jonesboro High School alum, a resident of Clayton County for almost 30 years, raised in Lake Spivey, and now reside in Lovejoy. I hold approximately 25 years of administrative, business, and clerical experience, most right here in Clayton County. Administration is the backbone to any business. The clerk position is a vital piece of the court systems. Superior customer service, organization, follow-up, and increased digitalization is what I plan to bring to the system. Visit me on the World Wide Web at www.voteforfleming.com.
Hey, y'all. Hey, it's the Pep Talk Tae Show here on Hits 92.3 Atlanta, where tonight I am honored. God don't never make no mistakes. I'm trying to tell y'all, because today was just one of those off days, and I'm human. I love the Lord, and I know he puts favor on my life, but today was just off. And, you know, I have been looking forward to doing an interview with my guest, and I was like, well, we're about to change some things and blah, blah, blah. But my guest is still in the studio, and I'm so happy. I've got none other than the flyest dressed pastor at New Birth. Yes, I said what I said. It's not up for debate. Pastor Cobain. Hey, Pastor Ross.
What up, Tay?
How you doing?
We still alive.
We still
just didn't make it, but I'm one of the ones.
That's my song too.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling better now. As soon as I got the call that said you were here, my energy is just shifting.
Let's keep the energy up.
It is. So, Pastor Ross.
Yo.
We are connected to the best church this side of heaven, New Birth, that
Period.
does so. Period. It's not even really up for debate. And for me, I was a virtual member in Virginia before I moved here.
Yes.
And when I moved here, I just had to get in the building. And so for anybody that's watching and you've seen New Birth online and you've thought to yourself, wow, you know, I really want to get there, you should definitely take a trip to Atlanta to check us out. I was crazy enough to move here for some other reasons that worked out. But since I've been with New Birth is definitely has sowed into my life, and I've got great, amazing word, amazing friendships, and have been connected and had an opportunity to work for the King's Table, different volunteer things that have gone on at church. And so I know that I'm working in a congregation that really believes in serving the community.
You know, Tay, we got to tell you, number one, shout out to everybody in New Birth all over the world. I get a chance to pastor the largest church in the world because I pastor the internet.
Yeah.
And I want to celebrate our senior pastor, my pastor, everybody's pastor, Dr. Jamal Harrison Bryant. And Tay, we got to tell you, we're grateful to have you a part of the ministry. You're doing amazing things. You have nothing but amazing energy, and I'm honored to be connected.
Well, I appreciate you. So speaking of our internet ministry.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are probably our internet members,
yes.
right?
Thank God for
thank
you.
God for our internet members. But what was the vision as you run, again, the largest church because of our internet basis? What has inspired you to be so pivotal in the way that we handle our internet services?
I think it's a big deal to have the right leader.
Yeah.
What most people don't recognize, Tay, is I have been watching Dr. Bryant since he was in Compton State University's auditorium with cornrows and Tim's on. And the first time I was in my mama's house on Bankhead and went in my room after graduating from college and turned on the television, and it was the first day that the Word Network was on. And he came on and have been watching him over the period of time. And when he came in 2018, I put it out in the atmosphere that I would be in the space with Dr. Bryant. And it's important to verbalize what you believe.
Definitely.
Within a year, which was probably one of the most trying years of my life, 2019, I lost at the lowest point of 2019 the functionality of my right hand for almost a month. Being around the wrong person, hiring somebody I know God told me not to.
When you be disobedient,
God literally will set you up for his obedience. And by the end of the year, Dr. Bryant was sharing with me at a breakfast meeting that he had 3 roles that he wanted to bring to the church. He only knew what 2 of them meant. He said by the time we had gotten 7 minutes into the conversation, he knew what the 3rd one was because it had my fingerprint on it, and I had to figure the rest of it out.
Oh, wow. Well, you figured it out well.
And people thought he was crazy. New Year's Eve 2019, not knowing 90 days later the whole world would be a pandemic.
And we were ready.
And we were prepared.
Mhm.
And it allowed us to put ourselves in a position where we navigated the church world into the space that the church used to call the devil. And it allowed us to be pivotal because I was the only pastor in the Black church with this title.
Yeah.
So you pioneer something and you do what I call the Steve Jobs effect. You throw 100 things on the wall.
And see what's
97 of them won't stick, but the 3 that stick can change the world.
Yes.
And this was that opportunity, and I'm grateful to be in the right place at the right time for the right moment.
Yes, I love it. I love it. And one thing I love about our internet ministry is the fact that there are people, I personally have family members who have said, I'll never go back to church. I've got church hurt. I've got this. And through our internet ministry and just the way that we have shared and it's been reposted and forwarded and X, Y, and Z, people are like, wow, that guy was different. That word was different. That word was just for me.
Yeah.
And it's definitely changing lives within our congregation, just the members that are at church, but just to see virtual members. I always tell people, hey, you're a virtual member and you want to come to the church, I always got a seat next to me. And I've literally met people that have come and said, hey, I was online, but I wanted to just come and be in the service with us. And I think that says a lot.
Yeah, it doesn't, I'm a proponent, obviously, of virtual spaces because they have no capacity limits.
Right.
We try to make the virtual space as authentically organic as possible. But you cannot substitute the physical experience.
Yeah.
So for those that can come to the place,
it's nothing like it. Because
make
if
your
you
way
feel
in there.
if you feel the energy through the TV, it's been times where I was like, oh, I'm not gonna go to church today. I'm gonna watch it virtual and interact with the virtual. And then I'm like, but I needed to be there. I know my neighbors think I'm crazy because I'm hollering at the TV and running around the house because it's definitely experience. So Pastor Ross, on top of you running the internet, which you do an amazing job.
Thank
I
you.
love the after party. I'll make sure that you
it.
check that out. Somebody says, I love that look. He told you he'd be fly.
Hey, go on and share that. Now, I got to do what we do. I need everybody on IG. I need you to at least tag 3 people you know right now. Just use their name.
Right.
Tag them right now. Come and have this pep talk with Tay and I. I don't want you to keep this to yourself. I need you to share this, post it to your page, and I need you to be messy. I need you to spread this rumor that Tay is the best thing going.
You better tell them it ain't a rumor, it's facts.
It's the facts. Spread it so that people are engaged. Go ahead and spread it like it was your show. Tell somebody and make them do it.
You better. That's why our internet's so on fire. Because I'm telling you, I need to hire Pastor Ross to help me grow my brand. Because he got it now. He got it. He got that thing. Tell a friend to share a friend. But Pastor Ross, I always enjoy you all the time. He always has the best energy. He's really like this, like 24, like in person. Like that's what made me connect with him right off. And I said, what ministry am I going to help be a part of? Because Pastor Ross, whatever one he on, I'm do his. I love Pastor Carey. Now, Pastor Carey, that's my girl. But I love me some Pastor Ross because he keeps it 100. And I appreciate that about him. And the internet, y'all know I love the internet anyway, so it works out. So on top of doing the internet ministry, which you do an amazing job with that, you also do something for the fellas. And so, unfortunately, I ain't a fella, so I don't know what go down at the men's sanctuary, but I will let y'all know publicly. Any man that be trying to holler at me and saying a little something, I'd be like, oh, you should check this out. Because I'm telling y'all, when that time comes, he got to be vetted through the men's sanctuary. I'm definitely sending him T-Love. Already know. They know I'm going to vet him through the sanctuary, and then he going to come to New Birth. He got to go to the sanctuary first, and then I'm bringing him to church, just because I need to make sure that he can withstand all of that. But can you tell those that are watching and may not be familiar with the sanctuary, what's that all about? And how can they become a part?
Yeah, so I have a burden for men. One of my spaces of purpose is men. I grew up in the hood. I'm from Bankhead, West Side to the day I die. Zone 1, West Side Chevy Rider. I am West Side and grew up here in the city and worked between the church and the street.
Oh, hey.
I'm hood and holy. And
that's why he's so fly.
And in that space, because I grew up with 4 women in my house, my mom, grandmother, great-grandmother, great-aunt. my dad 6 years ago on a slab in Willie Watkins Funeral Home. He had committed suicide, went to the Silver Fox. Everybody from the ATL West Side will remember the Silver Fox, and somebody slipped him a Mickey. Literally struggled with psychological and drug addiction the entirety of his life. I recognize that all of us that are men, and this is not isolating women, but because we're talking about men, sometimes God allows issues to cause themselves to manifest in your life, not for where you are, but who you're called to when you get where you're headed. And as a result, I'm a cigar smoker. I'm a marketplace master. I own a marketing strategic development firm. I employ 22 staffers in 10 states and 2 countries. Own a publishing company. And generally, when you think cigars, you think success. You think people who have disposable income. You think a space where men gather. In that reality, God burdened me to start a ministry in the cigar bar. And I called it the Sanctuary Marketplace Ministry for Men. The reason that was the case is because many people never take critical consideration that church is really not marketed to men.
That's a whole pep talk right there.
Yeah, it's a conversation that is predominantly for men, for women. You're telling somebody to love on another male individual. You're calling them father, and many of us have horrible relationships with fathers. You're talking about create intimacy when we don't have intimacy with ourselves. And there is a dialogue that men need that generally you cannot have in the traditional sanctuary. So because men come into that space that are serious about their professional lives, and we got to embrace the fact that God is not immune to your location. He's literally everywhere. We talk about him being omnipresent. But we think that when we talk about him being omnipresent, when you close your bedroom door, he's blind. He is everywhere that you are. And started this about a year and 3 months ago. And really, I knew it was a God moment when I'm sitting in the cigar bar doing some PhD work, and the owner walks over and says, "Hey, I've been trying to reach out to you. I want to do this men's thing. If you'd be the face of it, I'd finance it."
Wow. Oh,
and she had no idea what was going on. I started putting it into play, and 3 days before we were supposed to start, I got the worst feeling. I called my assistant. I said, "Hey, I hadn't heard from her. Let's touch bases." And she got amnesia. So I forgot I said that. I'll give you the spot. And we started going in there. Men come in. It's 45 men first week.
Because it be jumping in there now, ladies. Now, what y'all not going to do? Because y'all know I keep it 100. We not rolling up to the sanctuary. We not going to do all of that.
We got boycotted by women. 72 men showed up. They said if men are in here, we got men in our name because we're woman. And if you won't let us in, we're going to start just bogarting your space. Third week, we got boycotted again.
Now, ladies, y'all know y'all not right. Ladies, you're not right. Because Jael the Great, shout out Jael the Great. She's having a men's event this weekend. And I really do believe women, we have so many spaces that we can come together. We go to brunch all the time. Girl, come on, let's go to the winery. Let's do X, Y, and Z. Men need safe spaces where they can be vulnerable, where they can have open and honest conversations with each other and not have to feel like they're putting on for women, or just have a good time with your fellas, because, men need men just like women need women.
Well, the crazy part is in 4 weeks, we had already reached 500 men.
Wow.
And within that time, in 2 months, we had outgrown the location. We went through 3 locations. We were literally just going to do it through Monday Night Football. And then come to find out 20% of the people that were coming were senior pastors at somebody else's church.
Wow.
And within 3 months, we had stopped 2 men from committing suicide. We had saved 3 men's life, literally, who were afraid to go to the doctor, but because of the conversation, we started getting them in shape for their health. And then as a result, every week, ever since we've opened, there has not been 1 week where a new set of men didn't show up.
Wow.
And within a year and 3 months, we've already engaged over 6,000 men. Wow.
And ladies, y'all saying ain't no good men out here. It's some good men out here. Now,
shout out to the brothers of the sanctuary.
Yes.
We are in a space where the reason that it's marketplace ministry is that I preach on the first of that month. But second through the fourth, whatever the theme is, I bring marketplace professionals in to talk to us in the practical space so that we just don't shout about it, we live about it.
I love it.
So this month we're in this series, Financing Your Health. And we just had a MD, our in-house internist, a Black man.
Oh, wow.
We had our immune nurse to show us how to make sure we keep our immunity high. We had a personal trainer, and we also had the resident vegan meal prep chef and authority for Cobb County to show us how to eat, how to live, how to create discipline. And I shared with them something that God gave me. You're going to be the first to hear this fresh off the press.
Okay, hot off the press. Tell them, Pastor Ross. Tell them in that case. That's a YouTube camera.
The reason that it is so important for men to be in shape is that this is an Olympic year. And if you think about the average Olympic game in the Summer Olympics, it's 12 to 15 minutes. Can you imagine that for 12 to 15 minutes, a person is training for 4 years to just do something for 12 minutes? That reality says that what you're doing at your highest point has to be prepared for you behind the scenes when there is no stage. With that parallel, Jesus was so serious about his health that for 3 years, he walks, he eats, and he gets cardiovascularly in tune just to die. For 6 hours of death, he prepares his health for 3 years. And he's so serious about it, when he picks a disciple, he picks a doctor. Jesus financed his health to make sure that we had life. So if Jesus was out of shape, we would all go to hell.
Yeah.
Literally, your health is so serious that Jesus took it as a regimen of his team to make sure that he was prepared for the journey. So if Jesus is that serious, we as men have no excuse.
Women too. That's why I'm gonna be in Samson's gym tomorrow for Effect Fitness, messing with Dooley them, getting it together. So I love it. What other events do we have for the men? Because men, let me tell you, I am a woman that, yes, I'm single and all of that good stuff, but I love a Black man to infinity. I think they are the best thing smoking this side of heaven. But, you know, I really, really want, most of the time, all my things, I talk about women and the things for the women. But fellas, because we love you, we definitely want to make sure that we are connecting you to spaces and events where you can bring your kids, because the men are walking in a little bit, right?
This is this Saturday.
Okay.
Meet us at New Birth in front of Samson's Fitness. It's our gym on our premises. 8:30 Saturday morning. Myself and Dr. Bryant will be out here, and we have Deshaun Johnson, the guru of abs. He's going to be doing warm-ups and cool downs. We're going to walk around the premise for an hour. You'll be able to get some cardio in. This is not about you showing off. This is about you staying healthy. We got at every station, you'll be able to get some water to push you a little further. And we're going to pray the entire walk.
Wow.
Men gathered, being healthy and operating in prayer. And we're going to wind down and get ready for Sunday morning. And then on March 11th, you're getting information fresh off the press.
Okay, y'all know y'all was gonna hear about it anyway, because ever since I've had the show, y'all know I run an advertisement for New Birth every show.
Hey, March 11th, we are starting the first men's locker room of 2024. It's gonna be that second Monday at New Birth, 7:30. I'll be there, and Dr. Bryant is going to be preaching to the men. I need men all over the country. You don't even have to be a member of New Birth. I just need you in the building. 8:30 this Saturday for the walk. March 11th, the second Monday in March at 7:30, just for men. no women allowed. We're going to do what men do, and we're going to give God the glory in that space.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And just a disclaimer, I want everybody to be connected to the best church side of heaven because that's my church. I want y'all to be connected with us. But the events that we have, like the men's walk on Sunday, March 11th, the men's locker room, we open our doors to everyone. We would love for you to catch the lot and be there with us and be a part of our ministry. But if you're a man, a man, your boo thing, your daddy, your brother, your cousin, whoever, Jimmy Earl, call them up and tell them to get over to New Birth and get connected because in this season that we're in right now, we need our men to be able to operate in the best versions of themselves. As a Black woman, I need my Black men to be the best that they can be so that our community can advance and become better and all that good stuff. So, yes, so definitely make sure that you get connected. Pastor Ross, how else can people get connected with you? Because, again, I know what some people are saying. I know I'm going to hear about it. Well, they had church and they was at the cigar lounge, and is Jesus happy with that? What you guys say to that, Pastor Ross?
I'm really clear that we will condemn what we don't understand.
That part.
The mission of the Great Commission in the Bible, Jesus says something that nobody likes to do critical consideration of. He says, "Go ye into all the world." He never said come. Literally, the assignment is to go where the world is. Luke 15, which is our spiritual underpinning for the sanctuary, nobody has thought about the fact that Jesus is hanging out in a cigar bar like environment in Luke 15, talking to men because of their profession who can't make it to church on Sunday. On the other side at brunch are the bishops with the collars and the crosses, and they're watching Jesus in a space with people they call sinners, and they're calling them sinners today because they didn't see them Sunday morning. And Jesus says, "Hey, I hear you mumbling and grumbling. I know you like stories because you're a preacher. I'm a preacher. Let me tell you a story. What happened if you had 100 sheep and one of them got lost? What would you do for the one and don't worry about the 99? Most people don't realize that passage is a passage to Black men because in the sheep dispensary of demographics, women are ewe lambs, men are rams. The way that you have to determine if you'll be accepted in the ram society is based off of the size of your horns. If you got little horns, they try to mishandle you, they try to mismanage you. If you want to solidify your space with them, you got to lock horns. Whoever stays standing is in the community. Anybody that is cast out or lost is what they call a black sheep. Jesus is saying, what happens when you don't want to go with groupthink and you want to figure out what it is that you've been designed to do that nobody can do but you, and you go out on a limb from the group? Jesus says, I'm going after you because you took a risk on you. He says, when I get you, I'm going to celebrate you. I'm going to put you on social media, and I'm going to carry you around my neck and tell everybody, look what I found. Look who I'm supporting. And this is what gets me at verse 7. He says, heaven is rejoicing for the one, not for the 99. And I don't think we get enough excitement about the fact that many of us never had the opportunity to testify about being the one now that we're a part of the 99. There are some people who will never make it to church on Sunday. Lil Wayne can't come to your church. No matter how bad Tiger Woods wants to come, if he's doing his job at his highest level, Sunday is his day. But what happens if I can bring Christ to you? He is not allergic to smoke. He is not concerned about your issue. He is not off put by your music. He literally says, I care so much about you. I'll come to where you are, and I'll ultimately get you to where I am. And if that's what we're serious about doing, if the location is the problem, I know people who go to the location and treat you worse than the people that don't.
Woo! You better see. We not gonna get it started.
So
because somebody, everybody screaming church. Listen,
and it ain't for everybody.
And it ain't.
You got to know what your lane is.
Yeah.
But I have to testify for the men whose lives keep getting changed.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys would say, if it were not for this outlet, I would not be in this relationship. So before we criticize, let's try to spiritualize. It's hard to clean a fish if you ain't caught it first.
Ooh, yes. Somebody said location. Yes. That's so true. And again, on my platform, shout out Pastor. Our pastor has a new podcast.
Yeah.
And so the inside joke that I have with him is, Pastor, when I'm gonna get you on when we gonna do a podcast together? He big time. But I support him.
My brother, pastor, Dr. Jamal Harrison Brown, we love you. We're grateful for you. I wouldn't even have this opportunity if it wasn't for that great guy. And thank you for always being someone who supports innovation, who supports vision, and supports anything that he sees that's going to impact and change our people.
Definitely. And so with that being said, again, as I give thanks and just my whole journey that I've been on, my pep talk of the week to everybody is this: one day you will be in the place that you always wanted to be. And when I think about that, for me, over the last couple of weeks, I'm doing some transitions with the show and social media, whether people want to tell you or not. Social media, if you are doing podcasts, doing media, it will get you to start to thinking, am I really doing everything that I need to do? I work on this content and I'm like, woo, I done did this content. It's looking good. And you might only get 4 likes. And you're thinking, what is wrong? I know that this is some good content. What's going on? But I think about where I was a year ago today. A year ago today, I was still getting this show up and running, but opportunities have been afforded to me over and over and over again. And I'm glad that Pastor Ross was here today, because for me, I know that it's nothing but God, but it was also because I'm connected to a church. I'm connected to a word that deposits in me. So when my spirit gets heavy, when I don't feel like I can keep going, it's like, how do I show up at church? And there's always a word for me, whether it's Pastor Ross and his killer prayers, whether it's Pastor Carrie with her messages and the way she carries herself, or Pastor himself. New Birth, I know for me, has made an impact on my life. And whether I want you to be connected to New Birth, because again, it's definitely changed my life, but get connected to a church where you can grow. You need to be centered in a place that's going to give you the word. And I'm grateful for New Birth, because not only has it given me the word, but it's also taught me how to be a businesswoman and an entrepreneur. And for that, I'm eternally grateful for New Birth, and will continue to keep rocking with New Birth until the wheels fall off. And I suggest y'all do the same too. So this your girl, Pep Talk with Tay. Stay tuned, because I got more coming soon. So keep it locked, and make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube page. So make sure that you like it, subscribe, and share, and stay tuned, because I got more coming. And Pastor Ross gonna be back.
I'm coming back.
You coming back.
I'm coming back.
And we're going to be outside. Oh, I forgot to tell everybody. Fun fact about Pastor Ross. So, shout out Muna, part of the New Birth production crew and everything. And so she tells me, Tay, we're going to do Pastor had won a Grammy. Remember when you acted a plum fool about that? So which you should. If you win something, it ain't boasting. You should be proud of the accomplishments in what you do. And so Pastor had won it, and we were having the Grammys at church, because we're very innovative at New Birth. And so they said, we're going to host the Grammys, and we're going to do the red carpet, and you're going to be, talking to the different pastors. No lie. I said, Lord, I was more worried about what Pastor Ross was going to show up on the red carpet in, because Pastor Ross and it's his glasses. So Pastor Ross has the best glasses.
I gotta see it.
And I'm in denial about my glasses, because I never wear them, and I need to wear them. But if I had glasses dope like you, I think I would wear my glasses all the time.
Receive your power and let his praises fall. Come on, get it to him. Get what you need from
And matter of fact, I have your eyeglass lady's information.
Oh,
And one thing about Pastor Ross, he's not stingy with the information.
I'll give it to
He
you.
gave it to me. I just need to activate on it. So matter of fact, I got my health insurance stuff going on.
Get your eyes right.
Yeah, get your eyes right. You only get one payer.
No, don't be ashamed. Enjoy your fame.
No, you know what? Now he a rapper. I can't. Now he is spitting bars, y'all. My pastor is spitting bars. So, Pastor Ross, tell everybody how they can follow you on social media so that they can sow into your publishing company and all that good stuff too.
Tay, let me just say I'm honored to be here. Thank you for what you are doing for the airways, for the virtual community, praying that everything you touch doesn't just turn into gold, but turns into permanent success. So everybody, real easy. I am Kervance Ross, KERV as in Victor, ANCEROSS on all platforms, Threads, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. If you're still on MySpace, I'm there too. You can do it everywhere. I'm there. If you go there, you're gonna find the link, my link tree, all the ways to connect with us, and I'm just honored to be with you. Follow me, I'll follow you back.
I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, y'all. So until next week, y'all, in life, everyone deserves a little pep talk. And if you need one, you know I got you. And join me tomorrow. New Birth Effect Fitness is going down. Mind your business. If I'm breathing hard, I'm going to catch you afterwards once I get my water and stuff like that. But I'm going to be in the building tomorrow, and you should too. All right, y'all. We out. Peace. Bye.
Can I just say I'm your biggest fan? Your every word, I'm lost in a trance. Come on, babe. Come near to me. Give me one chance, I'll make it the best. I promise that you'll understand.
Let's go, Layla.
Anything you have in mind, everything your heart desires.
Redman and Layla Hathaway in the building.
I wanna give you all of me, yeah. I just need to make you see. When it comes to good loving, baby, you can call on me. Call on me. Baby, you can call on me. Just call on me. Blue light in the studio, Sade on the radio. Take our time, we'll do it slowly. Make love till the early morn. Anything you have in mind, na 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 na. Everything your heart desires. Wanna give you all of me, yeah, yeah. I just need to make you see. When it comes to loving, baby, you can call on me. Call on me. Baby, you can call on me. Just call on me.
In a trance. Every time I call your phone, I know you see my number like, whoa, there we go again. Your love got me higher.